It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Just going to make sure that we are understanding how to do proper format when we're using algebraic expressions to solve problems and answer questions. So here I have a table of values which kind of gives us a pattern, and I'm just going to remind us of the parts of the pattern. All right, so here we have a difference of 3, 3, 3. So this is our coefficient. So in our pattern rule we're having 3, okay? And then we know that it's 3 for each term. So this should be one group of 3, two groups of 3, three groups of 3, okay? So we have for each term, and then remind ourselves that this gives us the constant, right? So in this case we have a positive 4, so our constant is positive 4. Okay, so 4 being the constant, 3 being the coefficient applied to the variable to get us the pattern rule. So now let's say that we have a question that wants us to find the 10th term in the sequence, and then maybe we'll find the 50th term. Okay, so we're going to do two examples. So this is the term number. When it says 10th term or 50th term, we can simply follow the format of, as I say, SA. Okay, and that's the proper format. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy down the algebraic expression, E standing for expression. Expression. Okay, so I'm going to copy down 3n plus 4. Okay, then this stands for substitute for the variable. Okay, so I'm going to take out the variable and put in the 10th term. So 3 times 10 plus 4. All right, okay, and then the next one stands for solve. Okay, so we're going to solve each part. So I have to do the multiplication first. So I end up with 30 plus 4. And then the last one is answer. So we end up with the answer. So 30 plus 4 is 34. Therefore, the 10th term in this sequence with this pattern would be 34. Okay, so now let's follow the same format with the 50th term. So I'm going to write down my expression. I'm going to substitute in for the variable. So 3, put in brackets 50, which shows the substitution of the variable. Okay, now the reason why we're putting it in brackets is so that we don't end up with like 310 or 350, because it would confuse us a little bit. So then I have three groups of 50, which is 150 plus 4, and then I answer 154. All right, notice that we are going down the page to solve the answer, and we are following the format SA, E for expression, S for substitute, S for solve, and answer. And we're going to follow this format whenever answering long questions, even order of operations. Okay, so make sure that when you're solving for the terms, that you're following this format. I hope that helps, and that you can continue to work with this format, because it will extend past your years in grade 7 and 8.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I revolve around science.